No one at the station ever forgot the moment a tiny girl barefoot, shivering, her cheeks streaked with tears, burst through the doors and cried, "Please, please follow me home!" What the officers found when they arrived would change their lives and the entire town forever. The afternoon at Brookside Police Station had been unusually quiet. Officer Daniel Reed was finishing paperwork when suddenly the door slammed open. A small girl, no older than 7, stumbled inside, gasping for breath. Her hair was messy, her dress torn, and her little hands were shaking. Daniel knelt instantly. Hey, what happened? Are you hurt?" She shook her head hard, tears spilling again. "No, but my mama's. Please follow me. Please hurry." There was something in her voice, fear mixed with desperation, that made Daniel drop everything. Without wasting another second, he called for backup and lifted the girl into his arms. "Show us the way." Her name was Leela, and as the patrol car sped down the narrow road, she kept glancing out the window, guiding them with trembling fingers. "Left. Now right." "Faster, please," she whispered. Daniel studied her. "Lila, is someone hurting your mom?" She hesitated, biting her lip. "I don't know." "She won't wake up." Those words made the officers exchange tense looks. Soon they reached a small, worn-down house at the edge of town. Layla jumped out before the car even stopped and ran toward the door. Inside, the scene made Daniel's chest tighten. A woman lay on the kitchen floor, pale, cold sweat on her forehead, barely breathing. Medicine bottles were scattered on the counter, some empty, some spilled. The house looked abandoned, the fridge nearly empty, the lights flickering from unpaid bills. "Mommy fainted last night," Lila sobbed. "I tried giving her water. I tried waking her up. I waited all night. I got scared, so I ran." Daniel's voice softened. "You did the right thing, Lila. You saved her." Paramedics rushed in, working fast. But while they checked the mother, Lila grabbed Daniel's sleeve. "Please don't take me away from her," she whispered, eyes full of fear. "I only have her." His heart broke a little more. While paramedics stabilized Lila's mother, Daniel stepped outside to get air, only to find the rest of the story waiting for him. The neighbors had gathered, whispering, guilt heavy on their faces. An elderly woman approached him hesitantly. We didn't know things were this bad," she admitted. She always smiled, said she was fine. But that house, the bills, the empty fridge. She was struggling alone, another neighbor nodded. Her husband left months ago. She lost her job. No family around. "We should have noticed." Daniel looked back at the small girl standing at the doorway, wiping her tears. She wasn't crying for herself. She was crying for her mother. That struck something deep in him. He returned inside, and when the paramedics finally lifted the mother onto the stretcher, she weakly opened her eyes. Layla rushed to her. "Mommy, I brought help. I ran so fast." Her mother's trembling hand touched her cheek. "You saved me, baby." There wasn't a dry eye in the room, not even Daniel's. Later, at the hospital, doctors confirmed it: exhaustion, untreated illness, and starvation from giving her daughter every last bit of food. And then something beautiful happened. When the story spread, the entire town joined together. Food drives, medical support, job offers, help poured in from every corner. Neighbors who once looked away now stood shoulder to shoulder, rebuilding a family's life piece by piece. Weeks later, Lila ran into the station again, but this time smiling. She held a crayon drawing of her and her mother holding hands, with an officer beside them. She handed it to Daniel. "You followed me home." "So I wouldn't lose mine." And that was the moment everyone realized. Sometimes a small child's courage can save more than one life. It can remind a whole town what humanity really means.